Whoa, I'm here. What's up? Yeah, I'm freaking live. First time in freaking forever, dude. I'm like struggling trying to figure out how to go live again. Like, it's been like freaking forever, dude. It's been forever. If something goes wrong, please don't blame me. Oh my God, dude. Justin Weidrich, what up? Perfect Gamer. Ando Gamer, what up? Yeah, Acclaim is back. These guys hit me up like, I mean, I know they're PR guy. I've known him for a little while, and I saw that they were talking about this showcase, but I thought the time was like different. So I was like, I'm not gonna be able to watch this. But then he hit me up and say, "Hey, did you wanna co-stream this?" It doesn't really doesn't really matter. Anybody could co-stream it, but he would say, "Hey, co-stream it. Give you some assets." So I got the little Play Acclaim logo down there, big deal, whatever. But he gave me a couple games to give away for free. I can't talk about it until after they show the game. I haven't played it yet. They gave me a code. Whoa, that's freaking loud. I gotta turn that shit down. They gave me a couple codes to give away. So after they share whatever that game is, which they gave me a copy to play too, but I've been so damn busy, I haven't played it yet. And I can't talk about it till after they talk about it. So I don't know, but I'm going to give away a couple games at some point. So I got some codes for games to give away as well. So I was like, yeah, I haven't streamed in a while. Let me figure this out. Like, what a way to get back into the swing of things and screw shit up, by streaming somebody else's like showcase, right? So they go live with this. I'm gonna go full. Let me just go full screen. It says it starts in a minute, but it doesn't go live for like another 15 minutes. But let me know if the audio needs to be adjusted. Yeah, I'll be fine. I couldn't like if you scroll to the very beginning second of me going live, you'll see like a screen that I Googled like AMD GPU settings for OBS because I recently changed my GPU. I used to always just be NVIDIA. I had like a 4070 or something, and then I changed to like AMD. Like when they did all the new GPUs recently, and NVIDIA's stuff was all freaking crazy expensive, but AMD's stuff was reasonable, I think. And I was like, I'm gonna try an AMD GPU. So I bought like one of the new AMD GPUs, and I've been rocking that for a few months now, but I haven't live streamed, right? So I forgot, like, you have to change your settings in OBS. Oh, I got to turn the audio back on. You got to change your settings. So I was like, I hit live stream, start streaming, and it wouldn't stream. It wouldn't start. I was like, what the hell? So I had to Google it. I was like, oh shit, what are the settings you're supposed to do? Early evening time in the UK. Brazar, you know what? There's been people, I think Justin Weidrich, I think a few of you guys been hitting me up for a while now, like, hey, when you guys start streaming again? I really need to. Like, my channel's been it's been a struggle with certain things lately, and I've been like, you know what? Maybe I should just start live streaming more. Maybe that'll help me out, right? I'm not a tech genius, man. I mean, I know what I know, but like, it's just when you're so set in your ways, I've never used an AMD GPU, so I wasn't thinking that, you know what I mean? And it was just like, okay, what are the settings? What are the optimal settings? But when I start streaming again, like just streaming games and chit chatting and whatnot, it'll probably be around this time every day, maybe later in the day too. Don't turn into review tech. I don't know what's up with that guy, but trust me, I ain't turning into nobody but myself. I used to stream quite often, but I don't know what you mean by don't turn into review tech. Justin Weidrich, I bought quite a few of those deals. Bought quite a few of them. Acclaim, you know, I don't know how big of a deal this is going to be with Acclaim, because all they were was a publisher. It's not like they made games or anything. They just published games, right? They weren't a developer. So we'll see. We'll see what they got going on. I only know of one game, and I can't even mention it yet until after they mention it. But it's a game that they gave me a couple codes to give away. So I know that's like they're getting back into publishing and stuff. So I mean, if they're helping out like other developers, maybe indie developers, I don't know what their full game plan is. I don't know who all they're working with. Like when they hit me up, it's not like they said anything. They didn't give me any inside information other than like one game. Justin, I appreciate that, dude. Yeah, probably indies, I would imagine. Yeah, dude, YouTube's not been nice to me for past 2 years. I've not like I was making a living on YouTube. I'm not like not BSing, but I was making a decent living on YouTube for like a few years, man. But past couple years, I have not made a living on YouTube at all. I've been having to do other things, but and that's fine. Like I'm not out there bitching about it, but I'm like, man, I gotta figure some stuff out, dude. Um, and maybe mixing it up by live streaming might, freshen things up. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe give me you know, clear my brain or something. I don't know, dude. That action, I appreciate that. So we got like almost 11 minutes. Yeah, things happen. Things happen, dude. Man, I post videos whenever something I'm interested in, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think because I would like most of the time when I would live stream, that was like when I would actually like have time to like sit down and play games, right? And I still play games, but it's just like squeezing in that time here and there, you know what I mean? So now it's like, yeah, if I could get back into live streaming and just start playing through stuff. Because man, we used to have a lot of fun on the channel live streaming shit. Ramstein hat. I have one sitting over here somewhere, but it's all like dirty, dude. Appreciate that, Justin. Yeah, that's all I ask, man. Those, just comment, watch the videos, you know what I mean? Thumbs up. I don't ever say that. I don't think I ever say that in videos. Probably when I first started YouTube, because that's like, when you first start YouTube, like that's how everybody like smash the like button, subscribe. But then like it just started feeling like real freaking cheesy to me. You know what I mean? It was like I'm begging people, but they still like RGF. I mean, I still like I don't have a job. Like I don't have like a job. Like I still do this for a living, but it's like all sorts of other little side things that I do online. It's not like I go to like a 9 to 5 job or anything. I still just work from home. YouTube and affiliate marketing and other things, and then just making money selling stuff on my website, madpixelshop.com. So I mean, it still is a big part of it. It's not like I went out and go work in an office or at a McDonald's or something. Just like, yeah, a few little side hustles. Omni Slash, what up? But yeah, that's what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, I was saying like when people were talking like back in the day, I probably would say all that, like smash that like button, subscribe, but it felt like begging and it felt like kind of cheesy. I don't really do that anymore. I haven't done that in forever. Um, but I think it's still proven like psychologically when you tell people or you remind people like, hey, thumbs up, subscribe, post a comment. Like it does help, but I still just don't do it. Like I don't know. Like, yeah, I mean, there's channels that have been around for like 10, 15 years who've never stopped doing that. You know what I mean? That's cool. It's cool. I mean, OG gamer, I just got a Raspberry Pi 4. What's the best controller for it? I mean, it's always up for preference, like fit for your hands, right? But I mean, I like the 8BitDo Pro 2 or Pro 3. The Pro 3 I really freaking like, but the Pro 2 with the Hall effect sticks, yeah, Billy Bob, I've been unsubscribed from people randomly. I don't even understand how that's happened, but that does happen occasionally. But yeah, I like the Pro 2 or the Pro 3. The Pro 3's got a lot of new features and stuff. Very high quality controller, but the Pro 2 I like because it has that replaceable battery. What are your thoughts on the latest Nintendo win? What are you talking about? I bookmarked a couple articles I saw concerning Nintendo. But sometimes I'll see like news stories and it'll be like, maybe I'll talk about this. I saw something about court orders man to pay Nintendo $2 million to settle modding and piracy lawsuit. What was the other one I saw recently? There's a couple news stories with Nintendo that I've seen, but what are you talking about? Project X Light Years. I sent you an email a few days ago regarding Project X Year game review. I received tons of emails. You're like, it got Project X Light. I'll take a look. It might have went to spam, but in all honesty, I get so many emails. I might have missed it, but I'll have to take a look. I do get a lot. I mean, I just being honest, like I get a lot. I'm not some big hotshot YouTube person or anything, so it's not any shade toward anybody, but it's just time is like there's limited time. You know what I mean? And if somebody sends me a game or sends me like something and it doesn't look interesting to me, like I'm not saying your game doesn't because I don't know what it is. So I mean, I don't always take up everybody's offer, but I'll take a look. You know what I mean? I'll have to see. Maybe I just missed your email or maybe it's in spam, but I can't guarantee that it'll be something that I can jump into. But you say it's an Amiga IP. That might be cool. What is it? A shooter? Man, it sounds like it's a shooter. But I'll take a look. I'll take a look. It's not new that Nintendo stops. Yeah, I don't know. There's been a few things with Nintendo. I'm just like this one that I just read was just like is not new, but it's the court order just happened. Official Team 17 license. Team 17's got a lot of cool stuff. I had something else bookmarked that was going on with Nintendo, but I don't, or not bookmarked, but a tab open on my phone. What the hell was it? Maybe I lost it. Torok announcements. That would be cool. Purple and green 8-bit dos. Yeah, those were pretty sweet, dude. Acclaim published Mortal Kombat at some point, right? Let me look up the list of Acclaim games. These are the games released by video game publisher Acclaim. So like it's like these games weren't developed by them. Alfred, thoughts on the Atari handheld, that game station? Actually, this tab that I just opened, that I pulled right here, actually was um that game station right here. This thing right here, the Atari Game Station Go, man, this thing is full of just like nonsense, dude. Is it like tons of Atari games? And then you get toward the bottom, like this is cool, the Atari Recharge stuff, but man, I'm like all over the place, dude. But Atari games, and you get down here like Pac-Man, you get the little crappy Atari 2600 Pac-Man. Why not the arcade and all that other stuff? Then you get down here the Jalico stuff, you get like NES, Super Nintendo, Jalico arcade, then you get Pico, like NES, Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis, and arcade stuff. This stuff is like all the crappy license shit. Like they're decent games, but like, what the hell is the focus of this handheld? This like, it just doesn't. I don't know what the hell this thing is, man. But for $180, I don't know, dude. They sell a controller for it too, because you could plug this thing into a TV. It looks like a Nintendo Switch. Plug this thing into a TV. Wormsworth, appreciate that. Yeah, there's some bold choices there, but these are the games. Why is the Streamlabs not bringing up the alerts? Oh, like who just said that? Where'd your name go? Nintendo Law Dog. Nintendo won patenting rights in the US for summoning a creature to fight. Yes, the secondary character thing. That's the other tab that I got pulled up somewhere. That is ridiculous, dude. Oh, 12 seconds. Okay, but these are all the games. They didn't make these games. A lot of cool games though that they were involved in. Freaking publishing all this stuff. But let's get this out of here. Let's see what the hell they got going on. But here we go. Let me tell me if the audio needs to be fixed.
And it's my pleasure to welcome you to the very first, but certainly not the last, Play Acclaim Showcase. I'm super excited to kick off today's event and introduce you to some of the incredible games that our talented developers have been working on. We've got a great lineup coming to both PC and console over the next year, and I'm thrilled to share a glimpse of what's in store. Thank you, as always, for your ongoing support. Now let's get started and show you what we've been working on.
And they've been going after Pal World for like, oh, makes like no sense.
I've waited for you to come here for 15 years. Now at last you're here.
Don't go away. We've got something to show you.
And just who are you?
Allow me to introduce myself.
Oops, sorry. Oh shit, they're bringing up their past. Let's get to the games. That's right. Everybody's got to have a showcase nowadays. What the hell is this? That's what I'm saying. Acclaim 75% licensed games. Yeah, they were, man. I think that it's just gonna be, they're just gonna be working with a bunch of like indies. I think is what it's gonna be. So I have no insider knowledge of any of this. So I mean, I have to see. Grid beat. Okay. I mean, they got to bring out some recognizable stuff, man, for their name to live on. Because that logo just isn't going to mean anything, you know what I mean? Is that Larry Bird? Yeah, you can't just be just another indie publisher. They got to have some unique shit going on. Sitting on arch rival. Decades of rosters. Oh, you have like real players? Spin the ball. Yeah, what is this? Breakdance, fool. Why do those guys look green? Or blue, turquoise? Yeah, they can't do basketball classics. What? The hell? Why the hell that look like Homer Simpson, dude? Coming to the Ouya 2026. Yeah, why does this shit look like The Simpsons? Like... They better not have a game where a character looks like Mario or something. No, Nintendo right after their asses. Dude, when the Ouya first came out, I was excited as all hell for that thing, man. That thing looks like freaking like Homer and like one of the freaking like the aliens from The Simpsons, like combined.
Pop, pop, pop! They're Piggy Pops.
The Ouya was cool, man. It just... They dropped the ball, man. Fantastic dust collector. Bug snatch. I mean, so far that basketball game is the only thing that looked kind of cool to me. I like the pixel graphics here, but I don't know what the hell this is. I don't want to play a game cleaning some stuff. Power Wash Simulator 2D. 2D's nuts. Shy Guy, appreciate the subscription, yo. Oh, we got a world premiere right now. Oh, what is this? A world on the brink of oblivion. Okay. They all look like mobile games to me. Yeah, that's a tough one, man. Something's got to stand out here, dude. And I think the only thing that's kind of stood out to me is that basketball game, but I don't even remember what it was called. Basketball Stars or something? Had a very generic ass game name. I mean, sometimes like these little like indie games, they could have like something real quirky with them and people pick it up and like you get like a really big streamer out there YouTuber or maybe a handful of people who are big and it just spreads like a virus. That could happen with something like any of these games. You never know, dude. Basketball class, it's an old game. See, I don't even know. That's the only thing that kind of looked good with it. Talaka. The hell?
This is the biggest freezer you can get at this price.
There's a direct on Friday? What? Newgrounds. Man, I used to spend so much time on Newgrounds back in the day. When was that direct announced, man? I'm out of the loop, dude. A 60-minute long direct. Finally, there's gonna be something to play on my Switch too. No, I haven't even started Donkey. Actually, I started Donkey Kong the other day. I should just start streaming that. Fuck it, I just barely started playing. I gotta stream that game. Oh, they announced it this morning? Now I woke up late, and then I had to, like, figure this out. Toss down. Okay. Oh. I mean, so far the main thing I like here is the Acclaim logo. Not action. Stream, yep. A Discworld game. Man, I love Discworld. RoboCop port to Switch 2 and fix some of the issues with that game. That game is dope, though. That was like my game of the year the other year. It was the worst direct I've ever seen. How long is this showcase? I don't know. I don't think it's too long. The Prisoning Fletcher's Quest. Madlittlepixels. Okay, I know them. Bidet Simulator. Madlittlepixels, didn't they do a... Are they Alwa's Awakening, or am I thinking wrong?
3, 2,
Am I tripping? Yeah, Alwa's Awakening. SSX vibes. This looks fairly empty though. Hyper Dookie. Hyper Yuki. That looked a little empty though. It looked like it could be cool, but it looked a little empty.
Thank you for joining us for the very first Play Acclaim showcase.
That's it.
Wait, what's that?
That's it. Oh, is this the game that they gave me codes to give away for? I think it is. Yeah, this is the one. I got codes to give away. All right, I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I think this is the game they gave me codes for. I'm gonna tell you right now. I have a couple codes, just a couple. I think I have codes for this game, and it's for Steam. So I'm just gonna post them in the frickin' chat. I'm gonna post them in the chat in a second, and you just have to grab them, dude. I think it's this game. I don't know. How the hell did, like... Yeah, I think it's this game, dude. Yeah, I have a couple codes for this game. I think. Catanat. No. Available now. Yes. I have a couple codes for this on PC. For Steam. Like, I'm not gonna do any kind of big, like, oh my god, you gotta do this or that. I'm just gonna post them in a moment. Like, I'll post one and then somebody fucking grab it and fucking claim it. So either, I'm gonna give y'all a moment. Either you have Steam opened up on your phone or on your PC. That way you could try to claim it as quick as you can. But I think what I'm gonna do to try to make it fair is I'm gonna leave off like the last character of the code. That way people gotta struggle to try to claim it. So it's not just the first person to grab it gets it. You know what I mean? It's like you gotta meaty magic. You gotta oh shit. You gotta put some effort into it. God, that wasn't, yeah, that wasn't
to kick off today's event.
That wasn't very long. Let me grab one of these codes. So I'm gonna tell you it's just the letter is the last I'm gonna put one code and it's missing the last digit or the last character, and it's a letter, it's not a number. And this is for Steam, so I'm posting it now. The question mark at the end, that's for Catanat. Catanat. It's a letter, so somebody try to claim that. I got another one. It's for this game. Let me get to it at the end here. Oh, this game looked pretty cool, though. I gotta claim my copy of it, too. Bush and Ryu Cat. Bush and Ryu Cat, they're probably blocking me. Or, like, you have to make sure you go to your thing, your account, and make sure that you take off restricted mode. A lot of people have restricted mode on by accident. It's like something YouTube implemented, and people are not getting their notifications. So that could be happening because, yeah. So the last letter was Z on that one. Now I'm gonna post the second code. This is the last one for this game. Let me double check that I'm okay. Here's another code. And the last character is a letter for this game. For somebody to claim this game. This game does look pretty cool. That's the last code. So gave away 2 copies of this game. Courtesy of Acclaim. Acclaim did give me a couple copies of this game to give away. Appreciated Acclaim. Some of these games, you know, whatever. Look neat. Looks alright, I guess. Kind of reminds you of Iron Meat. You're on a Pack Sonic, you're on a timeout. For what? I may check out that game by Madlittlepixel because they do some cool stuff. It's neat to see that they got too many unsuccessful attempts. Oh, I didn't realize they do that. Okay, this one's like the first half of oh shit. This woman shakedown Domino's driver for pizza. She shook down somebody for a pizza. What a ish. Timed out. This one is the first half of the alphabet. First probably quarter of the alphabet, first third of the alphabet. Just so nobody's no, I'm not gonna watch somebody else's channel. I don't like doing that. Especially these police channels. Freaking get claimed on that. Yeah, I watch quite a few of those. Some of them are kind of funny. Some of them are ridiculous. The Neo Geo MVSX counter. I got to look at my other monitor because freaking my chat like got disabled from I don't know why it got disabled. Got disabled from my other monitor. It said ran out of memory. I don't know how the frick that happened. Oh, the MVSX countercade. What are they on sale or something? I don't really like. I thought that thing was like whatever, but that company, the MVSX countercade. I done videos on that thing. That company got mad at me, and then they like didn't get mad at me. I don't know. Let me pop out the chat again. 'Cause it's like my neck is getting destroyed looking over that way. But yeah, so that I don't know how long Steam like limits you. That's never happened to me before. I'm sorry that I did that to some of you guys, but that's the risk you got to take, getting put on a timeout from trying to claim codes, I guess. How many of y'all think Philly's Karen was just a publicity stunt? I don't know, but that like the Phillies Karen. So I'm not defending her, but like, or anybody for that matter, because that whole situation was stupid. But yeah, Unico is a weird ass company, but we'll talk about that in a second. But the Phillies Karen. So home run balls, that's open game. Doesn't matter where the hell you're sitting. You know what I mean? It's fair game. Doesn't matter. That dude ran over like 10 seats away, but it was in his row, right? And she was like in the row behind, whatever. Now, if you snatch the ball out of somebody else's hand, that's not right, right? But I don't know that that's what happened. Maybe she dropped it. If you grab a ball and you drop it, it's still fair game. You know what I mean? It's still fair game. That's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. But if he snatched it out of her hand, yeah, I don't know. That's kind of like you don't do that, but if he got the ball off of the freaking ground, then he goes back to his seat and gives it to his boy, and then that woman freaking storms over there. It's like, give me my ball back. And then he bitches out, all startled. Oh, here, take it. What a bitch, dude. That dude was a bitch. I don't care that like the team like PR people like gave that kid like some gifts and then he got like a bat and all that. Like, yeah, that kid still came up. That kid came up because of that situation, but he's gonna grow up knowing that his dad was a bitch. You know what I mean? His dad just bitched out. Like, yeah, if it was a thing, like, oh, I just don't want to have this conflict. It was still like that was some weirdness, man, to just like be startled, like fight or flight type thing. Like he just like, yeah, I don't know, man. That was stupid, but was it a publicity stunt? I don't know, man. I don't think so. It's kind of goofy, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. Omni Slash. So you did get one of the codes. Nice. Nice. I have to download it too. I got me a copy of it. So that's pretty sweet. The lady should have handled it better. Yeah. But like I said, I don't know if it was taken out of her hand or if she dropped it. Like if she dropped it, too fucking bad. You know what I mean? But if he snatched it out of her hand, and that's kind of like that's one thing. You know what I mean? That's one thing. Project X Lite became a member. Appreciate that, dude. Oh, I have. Hey, nobody leave. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm gonna give away some freaking memberships, dude. How do I do that? Hold on. I'm gonna give some gift memberships. Check this shit out. Just gave some gift memberships out, dude. I don't know what they're good for, but they're good for something, dude. Because I'm gonna be live streaming some more. Some people who've been members for a while, they know what's up. I think I have 5 more. Actually, I'll save them for the next stream. Those are just good for like a month. But now you'll have like a little icon. You'll be a member. Yeah, I'll be live streaming more often now. This was I was invited to do a co-stream or whatever. I said it was like no like big deal. But it was like, yeah, let's see what Acclaim's doing. It's kind of what I figured they were going to be doing, like indie publishing. It's cool to see their name back out there, but it's like it's kind of whatever, you know what I mean? They got to be, I don't know, they got to set themselves apart, and it can't just be their logo and name. I mean, that's part of it, right? They got to be part of something else, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. But yeah, this was to get back in the swing of things, make sure I know how to stream still. But we'll be streaming more probably during this time during the day, probably a few times during the week, maybe a few in the evenings. Just kind of playing games, maybe chatting, BSing a bit. Master Blaster, appreciate it. I'm doing good. Legend Odison, pretty sure that woman did not have it in her hand. I don't think she did either, but that's just my thought. Like, if you had it in your hand and you dropped it, ball's fair game. If you had it in your hand and somebody pulls it out of your hand, that's not right. Yeah. Looks like you can only redeem Steam codes through client itself, not website or app. Can't? It's just through the client? Really? I don't know. You can't claim codes through the app? Well, you could like buy games, right? But you can't claim codes. That sucks. Well, I guess maybe next time that I have codes to give away, I'll do it like a little differently. That way, like, people have more of a chance. Because then it's just like, if that's the only way you could do it is if you're on the client or if you have like your Steam Deck or something. Omni/ did it through the site, but it was janky as hell. I'm pretty sure both codes had to have gotten claimed. Here's the here was the full code. If somebody wants to double check, that was the full code for the last one. What was the game called? Catanot. How much does that game go for? What is that, like a $20 game or something? They have a demo up. Oh, it's $17.99, but it's on sale for $14.39 right now. It just released today. That is cool. Man, it looked like a cool game. Universe of weapons at your disposal. What? This game did look pretty sweet. Eradicate the cosmic horrors. shit. Perks, skills, weapons. Oh shit. Is this like Dead Cells but with guns? With guns and swords? Huh. Fast-paced Metroidvania-inspired action roguelite, blending fluid combat and cosmic horror. That is cool. Game does look pretty slick, dude. That does look pretty... Where the hell did my chat go, dude? Seriously, who are asking for Acclaim to come back? Didn't their game suck? I wouldn't say their game sucked. They're just publishers. Not like they made games. Is Hollow Knight worth playing? I don't know. I never played Hollow Knight. I always hear people talking about it, though. Project X-Lite Years is demo in Steam as well. Go play his game. Go play his game. Let me find your game. And then we're going to end the stream in a moment. Project X-Lite Years. Yeah, your game is more expensive than that game. I don't know if that's going to be doing you any favors, bro. You can download the demo. $25, man. Is your music copyrighted? Am I going to get, like, claimed for playing this? If you get me in trouble, I'm going to ban you. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Get ready. Destroy waves for power-ups.
All right, let's see your game, dude. This was an Amiga property from back in the day. I'm just saying. Sometimes people be having some music that's like in some kind of registry. I've played all the Pico stuff on the Evercade.
Select now for guns. Power up.
Why is this like...
Select credits for bonus weapons.
Shit was looking like 240p for a second. Two players. Okay. I mean, this looks more exciting than like 90% of the Acclaim showcase, to be honest with you. Well, Project X-Lite Years, I'm gonna tell you right now, man. Normally, motherfuckers come in here and try to accomplish what you accomplished without you actually trying to say anything. Like, you know, like, I know you're like, oh man, like, hey, it'd be cool if this dude like promotes my game. Normally I wouldn't, man. Normally I wouldn't, but I was kind of disappointed in this Acclaim thing. Normally I wouldn't be promoting anybody's stuff during my streams, dude. People be coming in the stream trying to self-promote and shit. I'd be like, get the hell out of here, dude. No self-promotion. Shameless self-promotion. But you know what? I'm in a kind of mood, you know what I mean? I got you. Even though the viewers have dropped by half now. Should have thrown this in here earlier, but you know, it is what it is. But yeah, check this game out. There's a demo. There is a demo. You might want to try to throw a little sale price on this. The Acclaim showcase sale for non-Acclaim games. Ron, if you could have one game system with any games you want, legit systems only, no emulation, what would it be? I've done videos talking about that, like one game, one system, 5 games, something like that. I used to do videos talking about that kind of subject matter. But if I could have one game system with any games you want, a legit system, no emulation, no PC, just like a legit console, what would it be? And I always struggle with that. It would either be the Super Nintendo or the PlayStation 1. The reason being, like, I struggle with that is because there's so much awesome shit on the PlayStation 1, and a lot of the stuff that I would want to play on the Super Nintendo was ported to the PlayStation 1, like a lot of the Final Fantasy games. But then there's so much on the Super Nintendo that, like, I would just be stuck with for forever, just playing all the damn time that's not on the PlayStation 1. It's a tough one, dude. Like, Super Nintendo is like my favorite system, like, of all time, but like I just have to recognize that PS1. And I know people be like, "Oh, just PS2." Like, I think I did a video talking about that, and somebody was like, "PS2 because PS2 could play PS1 games." But I'm just thinking like the library, not backwards compatibility. The library. Um, it's a tough one, man. It's a tough one. It's like if I go to PlayStation 1, missing out on the the Nintendo owned stuff that I would really want to play. Like, man, I I don't own a PS1 right now. I don't own any PS1 games, but I do I do own a Super Nintendo and Super Nintendo games. So I would pick the Super Nintendo. Like, here's my small collection of Super Nintendo games. I only have one bootleg in here. Oh, these are dusty. This is the only bootleg I got. Um the Earthbound's not even the most expensive game in there. Earthbound is tore up, dude. Earthbound this Earthbound is freaking. I wish my copy of Earthbound was in better shape. This is like this is a messed up copy of Earthbound, but it's still awesome, dude. We got Earthbound. Like, if I went Super Nintendo, have all these games. So I went PlayStation 1, I'd be missing out on stuff like Link to the Past, freaking Chrono Trigger. What else? I mean, did somebody mention this game earlier? Dungeon Master? Be missing out on Illusion of Gaia, right? Killer Instinct. Those aren't even anything special, but Super Punch Out, you know. Sim City, love Sim City on the Super Nintendo. Those aren't even anything. Yeah, there's a lot of PS1 games that are freaking awesome. Now, what about this? Is probably the cleanest. Yeah, Terranigma, awesome game. Evo, Search for Eden. I freaking love this game. Freaking love this game. The front of this cart is so freaking nice looking, and the label is like clean as hell. Then you get to the back and it's like discolored a little bit. Probably can't see it on camera, but the back is like discolored. Got that. You got The Death and Return of Superman. I haven't played this yet. Super Mario RPG. This is my little collection of Super Nintendo games. Secret of Evermore. And one of my all-time favorite games of all time. Final Fantasy 2. I love Final Fantasy 2. Love it. And then Final Fantasy 3, obviously. But that's the thing, is like some of these, like, Final Fantasy games are on the frickin' PlayStation. Secret of Mana, Well, you can't because the green screen, you can't see that game. And then, like, I'm not going to pull out the other ones, but this game, like, oh, hey, this is an Acclaim game. Look at that. This game I played the shit out of. Populous. I would just sit there playing this game all the damn time. My youngest son was playing a game. I don't even remember what it was called. He told me I bought it for him on Steam. I don't remember what it was called, but it reminded me of Populous. I was like, hey, what the hell is that game? He's like, you bought it for me. And I was like, dude, that game reminds me of Populous. And it was just like Populous. Like, you're like terraforming the land and like building up people and then just having them destroy everybody. But I would just sit back and play Populous for hours back in the day. But yeah, Super Nintendo would probably be my pick, but it's tough because PlayStation, man, you'd be missing out on so much stuff on the PlayStation. There's so much good stuff on the PS1, man. Final Fantasy Tactics. Man. Yeah, virtually nothing on the Nintendo 64. I don't care what people say. Some people will argue and like claim certain games count as RPGs. But yeah, I don't know about that, dude. Like Quest 64. Get the hell out of here. Quest 64. Do I have Quest? Yeah, I have Quest 64 over there. Forget that game. And yeah, Final Fantasy Tactics Remaster. I have like the special freaking collector's edition pre-ordered. It's this freaking Square Enix store. I don't know why I pre-ordered that. When the hell does that come out? I pre-ordered it when they first put it up. So it's like I have like the first wave pre-ordered. What the hell is that? Let me look it up. I'm looking forward to replaying that though. Final Fantasy Tactics, the Evilus Chronicles Collector's Box and Game Bundle. $289. Gee. Do they still have that on the store? Collectors, it's currently unavailable. What? Hold on a second. Yeah. Why did I pre-order this? This is like Wave 2. I don't know when the hell Wave 2 ships. But at least this collector's edition, you get some stuff, right? I don't know about this figure, though. But look at all that. You get the little pop-up book thingy. Look at them little fuckers. This product does not contain the game. It's currently scheduled for 2020 November, but that's for the second wave. When the fuck does the first one come out? When is the first wave? I don't know. No idea. Doesn't say. Soon, I think. Yeah, no art book, man. There was a bundle that there's a bundle that came with the game. Watch. Let me find it. It doesn't exist anymore. Watch. I pre-ordered it though. Hold on. I don't want to bring up my freaking thing because it has my like personal, like has my credit card information and shit on there. But well, let me double check this. But yeah, it's like they had a right here, collector's box and game bundle. They don't have it anymore. It was right here, but you can't get it anymore. You can just do the wave 2 of the collector's box now, I guess. But yeah, that's what I pre-ordered, was the box and game bundle. Yep. All right, guys. I think this is a good place to wrap it up. We've been here for a minute now, chit-chatting. Pre-ordered something that doesn't exist. No, I pre-ordered it when they first put it up, which was like, what, a couple months ago? But thank you guys. Do appreciate all y'all. We'll be live streaming more. Probably this upcoming week, next week. I'm gonna put some plans into place. I may put some polls out there, like games or something, ideas. Maybe we'll do just Donkey Kong for the Switch 2, and then after that, go back to some retro games or something. I try not to do too much in the collector's edition stuff, so I always wind up regretting it. But Final Fantasy Tactics was one of my favorite games. So that one was kind of like, you know what? I think I'm gonna do it. So yeah, that one, I mean, I could still cancel it. Like, they don't charge you until they ship it, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we'll be figuring it out. But I do appreciate all you guys hanging out with me on this one. Have a good one. Bye. Peace.